What's up YouTube, Cap over here and welcome to the Cap side. Today I've got a preseason battle with Etherion, the owner of the California Crawdaunts. So the Pokemon I'm going to bring in today is, we are doing UU, so the Mega Aggron, the Spritzee, the Goodra, the X-Blood, the Mismagius, and the Honchkrow, as he brings in the Weezing, Florges, Arcanine, Scrafty, Porygon Z, and the Galvantula. And I was fully aware that the Galvantula was probably going to most likely start, but I didn't take much note of it, just because I didn't think the Sticky Web would slow my team that much. but there, we all make mistakes, right? We all make mistakes. So I sent up my Mega Aggron. As we see, he's going to Mega Evolve. I'm not scared that he's going to go for an attack of some sort of special attack. So I'm just going to set up my rocks, and he's going to set up his Sticky Web. As we see on, now I've got some Sticky Webs on my side of the field, and they're going to slow down my team quite a lot. Quite a lot, as rocks are going to be on his side. So this whole battlefield's a bit hazardous, so you don't want to enter in and just start running. So Goodra comes in. I fully know that Goodra can take whatever this thing wants to get, or dish out. And this is what Goodra has been training for. Assault Vest, special defense, and Goodra just eats that right up. Delicious thunders all day. So Goodra is just going to stay in here. I figured he'd switch into his Florges, that's why I went for the Sludge Bomb, but Scrafty comes in instead, and I'm like, yo man, that ain't Florges. That ain't Florges. So Scrafty takes the Sludge Bomb, and I'm like, you know what, Raspberry? You did a good job. You took that thunder really good, but Mr. V here, Mrs. V is going to come in and scare this thing out. So he goes for a fake out, makes me trip on my feet. Way to go, V. You didn't get the entrance that you wanted. So he goes for a knockoff and knocks off V's very important Eviolite. V's really fond of that, Scrafty. That wasn't nice. You gotta play nicer. So V's infuriated after losing his Eviolite, and so am I. So I just go for a Moonblast over here, as this is a ×4 weakness to Scrafty. So Scrafty shouldn't be taking this to the bank at all. As we see, Scrafty goes down to Spritzee's Rage. And Spritzee's always doing the work. Spritzee may be a little guy over here, but she puts in the work. And then Ippalip Z, that's a fun name to say. Ippalip Z comes in and gets an attack raise, which is not bad if it was an attacking Pokemon. And he'll go for a Tri-Attack, which does a lot of damage, but he gets the freeze. And we learned that it's Life Orb too, so some good information to get. Unfortunately, V won't be able to do anything here. So over here, I guess he's predicting me to switch into my Goodra. It's not bad to go always into the Ice Beam, as if my Goodra does come in, he doesn't appreciate an Ice Beam from Ippalip Z. So V actually takes one Ice Beam and takes another, which means the Life Orb damage will rack up. So that's really good on V's part. And over here was my very first mistake, thinking that I could outspeed this Ippalip Z under the Sticky Web, as it is scarfed, but I learned that I cannot. And I take a lot of unnecessary damage here. However, I do live, and I do take out the Ippalip Z. And the Porygon Z, Ippalip Z, will go down, and you won't hear that anymore, ever again. So Arcanine will come in, take some Stealth Rock damage. As we can see, the Stealth Rocks are becoming pretty big in this battle, as it is ranking up on his team. And Holy Mackerel will go down, and this was my second mistake, thinking I could outspeed this Arcanine. Yeah, not a proud moment in Holy Mackerel's life and mine. So he's going to lose some Life Orb damage, and we figure out that this is the second Life Orb Pokemon on his team. So he's got quite the powerful team, quite the powerful, scary fast team under the Sticky Web. So I figure I just go for a Thunder Wave over here, as he wouldn't appreciate a Thunder Wave on anything. And Weezing comes in, takes the Thunder Wave, and now Weezing is at maybe Aggron speed, maybe a bit slower. That's right, little Granny can outspeed both of these guys any day, any week of the day, any day of the week. There we go. And I'm going to send out Fab Hat, as Fab Hat got a new hat. Fab is feeling fabulous, and he just wants to flaunt that hat. And Weezing is paralyzed by that hat. So Good job, Fabhat. You chose the right hat for this battle. You got it. You got it. As he's gonna send out the Florius, I figured the Florius would come in, but I want to see how much damage this Psychic would do on the Florius, as my Fabhat is modest and choice spect, just to do a lot of damage. So I see it does quite a bit of damage, and I want to stay in. I just want to see how much damage I can do, as I could get the special defense drop and get a KO where I didn't think I would. So I get the crit, and the Toxic comes my way. I'm alright with that because I didn't want any other opponent to get Toxic, and Fabhat is looking pretty good. At this point, I figured I'd just switch on out just because I didn't want to take a Moonblast, or I didn't want to deal with those shenanigans. So I could have gone for a Psychic over here, as Watermelon will come in, and Aromatherapy, oh well, I get stuck in the web, so I did a little spoiler. And Aromatherapy will come through, as Weezing is now not paralyzed and becomes faster than a lot of my team. My team's just a bunch of slugs after the sticky web. However, it's better than coming into rocks. So now Florius is just recovering damage, and Florius switches out, which is alright. I guess over here he figured I'd go for the Thunder Wave, or the Weezing would come in, so I'd go for the Thunder Wave, but I just go for an Iron Head. I didn't want the Florius around, and I knew I could take one Moonblast. So it does a decent amount of damage. At this point, I didn't want to sack off my Aggron, as I might need it for something else. It might come in another day. So Raspberry's just gonna come in, get even slower. So slow, such a slow team right now. We're just getting stuck in the sticky web, and just, it's not a good time. As Goodra catches 2 Bug Buzzes, and like I said, as a little Goomy, this is what Goodra's been training for. Taking the hit and dishing out the hits right back. So I go for a Sludge Bomb. I know Sludge Bomb can take out Galvantula from that range, and if the Florius comes in, then so be it. Fortunately for me too, I've also been in this situation once or twice, and I do know the Dragon Pulse is a 2-hit KO on this Weezing. So Weezing's not going to appreciate this Dragon Pulse, not to the face. Him and his buddy, they're just like, you know what? Or I guess it's a she and her buddy. She ain't gonna find it fun. As the Arcanine comes in, the rock damage will rank up on it, as I go for a Dragon Pulse, and I do take out the Arcanine, and that was really interesting because Arcanine still could have wrecked my team, but fortunately for me, it does go down. And over here, I thought my Goodra would outspeed a Florius as normal, but Florius is actually faster under the sticky web, and really good move on Etherion's part to set up that sticky web first turn. I really didn't. I underestimated the sticky web. Sorry about that. I'm just pronouncing things wrong. So I do take out the Florius with a Sludge Bomb. Really awesome. And Goodra's putting in the work. As a Goodra, he's just knocking things around. But Goodra has to sit down and rest for a bit. He's a bit tired. He's been putting in a lot of work and taking a lot of hits. So Goodra, you did a good job. I'm gonna send up my Fab Hat to finish this battle off, just because you want to show off the hat, you gotta flaunt it. And I'm just gonna go for a Psychic here. Choice Spec Psychic will take out the Weezing, and that will be the match. I do believe that's the match. So really good battle, Etherion. You really put a well-built team, and the sticky web on the first turn was brilliant. I had no response to that, and it could have gone easily your way. I'm looking forward to do the RBL with you, and as the California Crawdaunts, I know you're gonna be up there in the standings. If you guys haven't checked out the RBL and don't know what it is, be sure to check out the description. There's going to be a little link down below. Crump and I are doing podcasts, and we're trying to upload as much as we can for preseason battles, just so you guys can get a better scope of everyone in the league and see how they play. And yeah, so with that, have yourselves a very good day. And this is Cap signing out. Goes into Ironhead, and he read me like a book right there. Page is wide open.
So I've got my McGregor, my Ewan McGregor here. Why did I call it that? I don't know. Just weird days, but his name's McGregor now.